Hello, this is Alan Yip, founder of MindEdge, and as Emerson said, for every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. How true. Today I'm going to talk about how you can manage and control your anger. There was a story about this little boy who always got very angry, who lost his temper so easily. So one day the father asked the little boy, said, every time you lose your temper, every time you get angry, I want you to go to the backyard and hammer one nail into the fence at the backyard. And the little boy followed the instruction, and every time he lost his temper, every time he became angry, he would go to the backyard and hammer one nail, which took a lot of effort for this little boy, into the fence. And that went on for weeks. And of course, finally, after all the hard work, right, the efforts, he stopped, and he managed to at least stop before he got angry. And he went to his daddy. He said, Daddy, okay, I'm not now exploding, I'm not venting my anger anymore, and what should I do? And the father asked him, okay, good job. Now, for every day that you don't get angry, you don't anyhow explode and just shout and yell and scream, you can go back to the fence and remove one nail from the fence. And of course, that took a lot of effort for the little boy, and that took weeks, even months, to remove all the nails. And finally, after the small boy removed all the nails on the fence, he went back to the father. He said, okay, father, I managed to remove all the nails from the fence. The father said, great job. Now come with me, okay? And now the father took the boy back to the fence. And the father said, you see, yes, you remove all the nails, but do you see all the holes that these nails left behind? What is the moral of the story? Simple. Every time we get angry, we scream, we scold, we shout, we leave a hole, not just the nail, on this vase, this very delicate vase of relationship. And when there are enough cracks, of course, what will happen to the vase? It crumbles beyond repair. So let me share with you 3 tips, and I hope these 3 tips can serve you. Number 1, every time when you feel you are angry, you need to quickly acknowledge that in your mind. That yes, I feel angry. Once you say that, you acknowledge your feeling, the brain at least gains control over it. That's okay, I know how I'm feeling. That means I can do something about it. Well, what can you do? You can walk away. You can take a time out if you are arguing or you are fighting with your spouse, for example. You can say, well, honey, let's take a time out, okay? And let's talk about this after dinner. And you can take a walk. You can go to the gym and exercise. You can do some gardening. My point is you can do something that can help you cool down. That's extremely important. And now, when you have calmed down, you will be in a much better state of mind to talk about what happened earlier, instead of in the heat of the moment, taking a deeper hole and causing more trouble in your relationship, right? So that is the first step. Second step is you can change the language. You can, at that moment, you can say, well, actually, I am a little bit annoyed. Not angry, I'm just a little bit annoyed. There's a big difference between being angry and being a little bit annoyed, because your brain processes and analyzes the words, the verbiage very differently. When you say, yes, I'm angry, but I can control it. Yes, accidents do happen. Yes, I am the adult here, I can do something about it. Instead of arguing or shouting or getting in a fight with your children, well, you are the one in charge, right? You are the adult. You need to know how to manage your emotions. And this second step is very important because it helps you gain control over the emotion. When you, for example, let me just share a quick story with you. A friend of mine shared this with me, and he shared how he refrained his mind when someone cut him off in front of him and in the traffic. right? He would immediately think, oh, this person really needs to go to the bathroom. I think he's about to have diarrhea. So it's a bit funny, it's a bit wacky, but the point is, right away, his mind is, okay, I'm okay. This person needs to go to the toilet. This person is in a rush more than I am. So you see how you can manage that by distracting or reframing your mind. And the third step, this is called the 1 + 3 + 10 formula. When you're about to get angry, well, number one is stop. Tell your mind stop. And the next step, 3, take 3 deep breaths. Okay, so at least you get some oxygen to calm yourself, okay, down. And 10, that means count to 10, okay, or count from 10 to 1. That gives you a little bit more time to cool down. So this is called the 1 + 3 + 10. And if counting to 10 doesn't work, well, try counting to 100, okay? So there you have it, 3 steps, okay? 3 steps for you to try out, and I hope these tips serve you. Until we meet again, live with passion and love without condition.